Hi, Tikifire here with another Tikifire toy review. This is Vehicles Week here on Tikifire Toy Reviews, and today I'm reviewing the Star Wars Vintage Collection X-Wing fighter that just came out last year. This is Red 3, also known as Biggs Darklighter's X-Wing fighter. As you can see, the box in the back, very cool. Very cool there. It looks just like the old one that came out that a lot of us had as kids that we used with Luke Skywalker. Man, that's awesome. I love the styling on these vintage collection boxes. Very, very cool. And funny enough, the old one was a Red 3, even though everyone played with it as Luke's and it had R2-D2 in it. Oddly enough, they labeled it as Red 3. How you can tell which one it is by the stripes on the wings. Luke's was supposed to be Red 5. Alright, and this just came out last year, toward the end of the year. I guess it was the big Christmas seller. It's a really, really cool X-Wing. Lots of great detailing, as you can see here. Great paint apps. We've got R2-Q2 there in the astromech slot, and that was the one used for Biggs, although there's a little argument about that online, but pretty much that's the one that was used for Biggs. And I've got the Black Series Biggs Darklighter figure in the cockpit, so let's take a little closer look. Let me set this down and we'll take a little closer look. You can open the cockpit here. Now, for some reason, this Black Series figure kind of gets squished in. And this is the newer mold of the X-Wing fighter, so this comes out. It's got a string, you can see there. There's the controller stick. Very detailed, looks like the ones in the movies pretty well. And I like that it's got the string on it so you don't lose it. One thing that does happen with these is this little bit pops out, which I'll show you in just a second. And one thing that I've noticed on mine is every time you move it, the back legs, for some reason, just won't stay up. They keep wanting to pop down. Kind of a bad design feature if you ask me. I don't know. One cool thing is, and you kind of have to take him out to do this though, is because it's hard to reach, is he's got the computer pops out. That's pretty neat. You can fold it up and slide it back in there. Yeah, there it goes again. That back leg just does not want to stay up. And I'm not sure why. The left one's worse, but both of them do it a little bit. I don't know if they all do this or if this is just mine. Not sure, but there's Biggs. He comes with a removable helmet. Let's see if you can get it off. Hard to get off because, oops, his whole head came off. Alright, well, I popped Biggs' head off. Let me fix that. Anyways, this is really about him. There you go. There's Biggs. Pretty good likeness of him. A lot of people complained about the Black Series figure of Biggs. I don't know why. I kind of like it. I believe he did come with the blaster pistol, which I have stowed away somewhere. Cool, he's even got the little wisp of hair in the front they showed him with in the movie. I think he's a pretty good representation of Biggs. Biggs, of course, criminally underused character, especially in the original cut of A New Hope. I always thought he was kind of cool, and especially once I got older and got to see the extra footage of him talking to Luke and all that, and made it a little more interesting, I thought. Let's take a look. There goes that back landing gear again. Let's take a look at R2-Q2. Basically, he's just a repainted R2-D2. He does have the, you turn his head, and this pops down. And now he's got his other leg. You can twist him a little, make him roll on it. Anyways, that's R2-Q2. He was an Entertainment Earth exclusive droid pack-in. It was like a droid pack. So he's really rare and kind of hard to find. And you have to pay premium price for him unless you get lucky and catch him on a cheap auction like I did. So what about this X-Wing fighter? I mean, no, it looks good. Is it playworthy? Well, that's a tough call because you got this keeps popping down like I was talking about. You can put this down. You can pop this open for storage. That's kind of a cool feature. The front gear pops up into here, and you can flip this over, and now you have a launching torpedo, and it goes pretty good. You can also, with this, you can push the lever in the back. You can push the lever down in the back, and now you're ready for attack. This one works okay. I know there's people that do different things to mod them and make the wings stay open a little better, but it works fine for my purposes. Some people complain because the laser cannons do tend to fall off a little bit. That's okay. But this thing, I mean, it looks wonderful, and it's a lot bigger than the old school X-Wing fighters. So there's Red 3, Star Wars The Vintage Collection, Biggs Darklighter's X-Wing fighter with Biggs and R2-Q3, his astromech droid.